Record. Okay, let's stop the
I
record.
think it's recording already.
Oh my, all right. Never mind, George. Let's go for it, right? Hello, George. How are you?
I'm well, Doc. How are you?
I'm excellent now that you've joined me. George, tell me where you're joining me from, George?
From Joburg.
Joburg. Okay, well done, well done. How's it going, George,
Yes.
with the C++?
Yes, I'm getting there. I'm following a bit, but others,
Okay,
uh, they are quite challenging, I
right.
must say.
Okay, so the first thing, George, would be to join the class, right? To join our class in the My UNISA space. This is the My UNISA space, the My modules. George, are you well aware where I click on modules, you get to see all your modules that you registered for? Right, George?
That's correct, yes.
Right, so now the first one is inp150125-Y. This means Introduction to Programming 25 is the year and Y means it's the year course. So when you click
Yes,
on that, you should see all this on the side over here, it says
that's
announcement,
correct, yeah.
additional resources, right? So many students are asking me questions that, you can actually see present in the module itself. So for instance, when I click on assessment 1, it says no questions have been added yet. And it says closes April 16th, right? 16th of April. So there's no official assessment 1 as yet, George. Okay, you see that, George?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. So the work we are doing is not in the main site. This is the main site, INP1501,
Oh, yes.
right? So there's two sites here. One is the main site. Miss Imvelasi has set out here, and there she posted a note that says, kindly note that the assignments will be available on the 24th of January, all right? Now, I don't see
Yes.
any assignments due on the 24th of January. I think she's still busy working on that. So that's going to come out maybe next month or so. If you click on general discussions, the 2nd of December 2024, that was Ms. Imvelasi. This is where students communicate with each other concerning the lecture, will join the conversation and so forth. Now, George, I'm not sure when you click on the reply button, whether you are able to post a reply to that or not. Did you try that, George?
Oh, yes. I think it allows me. Yes.
No, you didn't try it because it so shows no replies here, George. Okay.
Yes, I'll reply.
Good, good. Now, George, if you go to the next one,
I can.
INP
Yes.
1501-25-Y-1E. When you click on -1E, this is my site, right? Our site.
Yes.
This is the e-tutoring site. And if you click on
Correct.
announcements, this is where you're going to find all the announcements that I posted, right? So today I said,
Yes.
not today, on the 20th of March, I posted family meeting this Saturday, 22nd of March. So when you click on family meeting, I've learned this from Cyril Ramaphosa. It says, my fellow South Africans. Okay, so George. Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
George. You okay there,
I'm
George?
listening, Doc.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Right.
I'm still here.
So this is a family meeting. When I say family meeting, we are in a family. We're all together and we are learning C++, Introduction to Programming.
That's correct,
Now,
yeah.
before the class, I will post an objective. That means you can't come to my class, even if it's online or physical or whatever, and you did not do any pre-reading or any homework beforehand. So before you come to this class, you should have installed code blocks. Now, I did this last week, George. George, did you sort out your code blocks, George?
Yes, it's
Good.
working.
Well done. Well done. I'm so happy for that, right? Now, I saw it on the WhatsApp group. So many students haven't done it. And this is for the students that will be listening to the recording. We are learning to program, and the program we're using, or the IDE, which stands for Integrated Desktop Environment, is code blocks. It's like me, George, trying to teach you how to drive a car and you don't have a car. That's what not having code blocks is all about, right, George?
That's correct.
Right, so you need to have the car, right? Now, if you don't have a car, meaning you're not rich to have a car, you can borrow a car or you can lease a car, you can use somebody else's car. That's when I spoke to you all about this online GDB. So on the left-hand side, if you went and clicked on the online GDB, if you clicked out here, you were able to log into the online GDB space. Okay, George?
That's
Right?
correct. And it wanted us to register.
Right, very good. You should have registered on that site, right? Now I'm going to go to my other web page where I have online GDB, and I'm going to, let's close that. Let's go check this online GDB that I have available. So George, now let me tell you what's so nice about having online GDB, George. George, you told me you are in Joburg, right, George? Yes or no?
That's correct, Doc.
Right, right.
Yes.
So I'm in Durban, right? Now I'm able to access your work, George, even though you are in Joburg and I'm in Durban, because we are using this online GDB. That's what online GDB is all about, right, George? So tell
That's
me,
correct,
George,
Doc.
did you submit any of these assignments on the online GDB space?
I think I submitted before I registered. I didn't.
That's fine. That's
I'm
fine.
thinking
That's
that
fine.
it
Which
did
one
not
did you
come
do?
to you.
Which one did you do? Did you do
Yeah.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat?
I think I was doing
Which one did you do, George?
um, exercise 2.2, where it says write a program that produces the following output. There are 60 seconds in a
Okay,
minute.
no, we
There are
we didn't come to
exits.
that yet. Sorry, George, we didn't come to that as yet, right? Did you do Twinkle
Oh,
Twinkle Little Bat on the online GDB space?
no. I didn't do it
Okay, no
online, but
problem,
I've
no
done
problem.
it.
That's
Yes.
fine, that's
Yes.
fine. Are there any students out here that have done it on the online space, online GDB? There's Sitembiso, there's Pindulu, there's Mafa, there's who's here as well? Oh, there's Michael, Karabo. Talk to me, anybody? Anyone did it on the online GDB space? Because I want to prove to you how I'm going to mark and show you what the value of that. Yes, Kirsten, Bongi, Yvonne, Andiswa, Timothy, Danielle, Constant. Talk to me. Anybody? 40 people on the call. Nobody wants to talk. Yes, Mafa, go ahead. I'm listening.
Good afternoon.
Good
sir.
afternoon.
Yes, I managed to do all of them. Yeah, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, okay. I was able to do all four of them. There was the last
Excellent.
one that came the square root.
No problem. No problem. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Let me just stop you there, Mafa.
But
Sorry. I just want to share my screen quickly. And I want to show you and see if I can find Mafa's work, right?
okay.
Mafa, let's go look at, you said you did all four. Hello, my name is, let's go look for Mafa's work. And I'll show you how, what's so lovely about this one, right? Mafa, is it your name, M-A-F-A? There's it here. You did it on the 16th of March, right, Mafa? Mafa.
Yes, I did, sir. Yeah.
Right. I'm sharing my
Yes,
screen
I'm
over
here.
there. Wow, look at this. Hello, my name is Mafa and my surname is Mpofu. Wow, well done. Right. Now, Mafa, where are you situated, Mafa?
I'm from Port Elizabeth.
Port Elizabeth is in the house. Welcome, Port Elizabeth. Right, I'm in Durban, Mafa. Now, can you see, Mafa? I can check your work, even though I'm in Durban and you are in Port Elizabeth. Now, let me run this work of Mafa's work. Yay, it works. Well done. So this is the whole purpose of me using online GDB, right, Mafa? Okay. Right, Mafa? So now I have some feedback from you that, listen, your work, you've done some work and I can see that the student has continued, finished lesson 1. Let me go and see if Mafa has done Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat, right? Mafa, did you do that one, Mafa?
Yes, I did do them.
Okay, let me go and see if Mafa did it and if I marked it, right? So I'm going to search for Mafa, M-A-F-A. Hey, there's Mafa there. Let me see if Mafa did Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat. And Mafa, when you did it, you have to sing it. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Hey, I think there's one line missing there. Okay, never mind. Let me run it.
No, that's it.
That's fine. Well done. Second one. Marfa, you are in Port Elizabeth and I'm in Durban and I'm able to see your work. This tells me now that you can write out 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of code. I'm very happy. Let me go back and check other work. So Marfa, you see, before you do programming, you can't just come into this classroom and say, hey, I want to do programming and I want to just listen to what the teacher has to say, right? You have to work before you come to the class. And you cannot read programming, right, Marfa? You got to do it, right, Marfa?
Yes, sir.
It's like
That's
if I'm
correct.
teaching you how to drive a car, Marfa, can I tell you theoretically that the car has a steering wheel and a petrol or accelerator, and then you must press it? You have to sit inside the car and do it. Isn't that so, Marfa?
That's correct.
Right, so that's what you are
That's
doing.
correct.
So let's look at this one here. I call this thing called automatic testing, right? And there's Marfa that did it on the 20th. Oh, Marfa, you did it 2 days ago at 7:53 p.m. How do I know that, Marfa? There's a timestamp there. Good question, Marfa. What were you doing from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Marfa? What is it, Marfa? You were working.
Was doing the process.
Right, you were working. So was
Yes.
I working, right? So I'm so happy, by the way, that you spent your evening 7:53 p.m. instead of watching TV or a Netflix movie. Oh, by the way, I'm going to share a Netflix movie with you, all right? And instead of having supper, going out to the club, you were doing C++ programming. And let's look at this. It says 3 passed out of 3. Yay, Marfa, I didn't have to check your work. The compiler checked your work. Let me see what Marfa did. When I look at what Marfa did, I'm looking at the program, and again, Marfa's in Port Elizabeth, and I'm in Durban. Yay, Marfa has shown me that he understands the concept of assignment. Line number 9, A is equal to B times 2. Well done, Marfa. All right? You check that out, Marfa? Don't you feel nice inside of you? Hey, I'm cool, I'm good, right? Well done. So I'm gonna say mark and done. Mark and say yay. Now Marfa, this is extra work. You don't have to worry about it if you didn't do it, right, Marfa? And for everybody else. I know people are asking me, sir, do I need to do it? I'm not getting any extra pay for marking this work. All right. Not that I don't know whether I'm going to get paid, but anyway, that's another story, right? Okay. So all these people, oh, this one here says 0 pass. Don't worry, I'll check it out. I'm sure it's the compiler error, right? So that's the whole purpose of this online GDB. Does that answer the question to students? Why do you have to do GDB? How do I get into GDB? If you want to join it, I will share the invite link in the chat. Okay, Marfa? George? Okay, George? George, Marfa, I lost George. Calling George.
Yes,
Come in, George.
yes, I'm here.
Right, George. Can you see the benefit of having this, George?
Yes, I see it now.
Right. I'm glad you do. So are you going to join me, George?
I've already joined.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Marfa, don't worry about the square root, but let me see if there's anybody that did the work. I'm so sure there. Hey, Bobby Martins. I wonder if Bobby Martins is here. Let me just run Bobby Martins' work. Enter number. Yeah. Ooh, this looks like it'll run. Let me run the work. Enter number. I'm going to take 64 because I know the answer to 64. Enter. Let's see. Press enter. Yay! Bobby Martins, well done, well done. So Bobby Martins, you can be excused from the class. You know all this work. Well done to you, right? So I don't know where Bobby Martins is, but I was able to mark his work. All right. I'm going to pause there for a minute or two. Any questions? Talk to me. Ask me now. Anybody with a question?
Hi, Mr. Governor.
Okay, sure. Do me a favor. Let me just. George, you were supposed to check whose hand is up or raised or whatever. Let's go for Connie. Connie, go for Connie.
Yes, I'm one of those students who is stuck. I tried to go over the GDPF classroom this morning.
Yes.
And I don't know, I've done the quiz. I was not understanding. I was just pressing and go. So if you can just elaborate. It's like I don't know what is expected of me in this programming, so that when
Okay.
I study and then I know what to do.
Okay. Excellent, Connie. Nice question you asked me. You don't know what is expected of you. So, Connie, what is expected of you is very simple. It's written in tutorial letter 101. Right? So I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to show you where you find tutorial letter 101. Tutorial letter 101, think of it as like books from the Bible, right? I'm not sure. Are you a Christian, Connie? Connie, are you there?
I can see that.
Yes. So, Connie, I'm not sure
I'm here.
Well, I'm not sure what religion are you. Are you a Christian by any chance? Ooh, contact your IT team. I don't know.
Yes, I am.
Right. Oh my Lord, my meeting will end in 10 minutes. It ended. All right. So Connie, if it ends, we'll just log in again. All right. I'm sorry about this. I don't know why I did this. Right.
Okay.
So next time we'll go on to MS Teams. So Connie, whatever you need to do will be written in this tutorial to 101. Right. There's all the outcomes for the course. So you must read tutorial to 101. All right. Now I'm not going to go through this in detail. This is something that you need to do in your time. All right. And it's found in the main sites. By the way, there we go. It says something about code blocks out here. It says that code blocks is the official IDE and we need to use it. That's why I'm using code blocks. Okay, Connie? Then the next thing, Connie, it says is your study guide. You look at your study guide. Your study guide, let me find my study guide now. Where's my study guide? My study guide, I saved it. It's from the main, it's on the main course. There's my study guide, Connie. You need to read your study guide. Your study guide, you start from page 1, page 2, page 3, and that's where you'll find what you need to do and what you need to answer. So if I look at the study guide, it says at lesson, after reading all the pages preceding the end of the lesson 1, you read the important points and you'll answer exercise 1.1, 1.2, which we have done already, right, Connie?
Okay.
So like I started about 2 weeks, right? And you go on like that. And you also have the WhatsApp group to have a chat or to email me and email the lecturer as well. Now, do you have a strategy of what to do, Connie?
Yes, I think I know because I've already installed the code blocks and
excellent.
I just verified my email for GPE this morning.
Okay, great. Does code
Thank
blocks
you.
work?
Yes, it does work.
Well done. Right, let's go for is it twas? Question. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello. How can I help?
Okay. All right. My name is Bipilo. Actually,
Bipilo.
Yes, I'm just all over the show.
Did I get it correct?
Sorry?
Did I pronounce
yes,
it correctly? Bipilo. Okay. So you need to change your guest over there, right? Bipilo. Otherwise, I look at it.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
I'll definitely do that.
Okay, go ahead.
I think because of being anxious, I'm just all over the show. I don't even know actually where to start because even yesterday there was a link that was shared on the WhatsApp group of the YouTube video.
Right.
That we should watch actually. We need to start.
Yes.
I watched that video. I think it was about 40-something or 50-something minutes.
Right.
What it's
video?
actually your YouTube video, but that one.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Go on.
Yeah. So I was watching that video, but I felt like that one. It's not for someone who's still all over the show who doesn't know where to start.
Okay.
It is actually for someone who already know.
Yes.
So at least if you can, maybe if you can advise us if there is a video that this is the first video that you need to watch. This is the second one if you are still starting, because I know that some of our colleagues are already ahead of us. Okay. Like I mentioned that my challenge it was a laptop, but I managed to get one.
Excellent.
So I've also installed code blocks.
Good.
I've installed code blocks. But okay, I did follow the step of what I need to do.
Good.
But somehow according to the steps on my laptop, it's not like that. So that's where I got stuck.
Okay, so is
with
it
the code
working? Is
blocks.
code blocks working? Is code blocks
I
working?
haven't, it's not yet working.
Okay. All right.
It's
So,
not yet working. Yes.
okay. Are you able to use online GDB?
Yes.
Great. So for now, if you don't mind, use online GDB because the rest of my students are already affair with using code blocks, right? And they've installed it. You know, it's a bit difficult as a teacher to hold half the class back when one or two students haven't installed code blocks or to do that. It's like a juggling act I gotta kind of work with. So if you don't mind, for now, you
Yes.
stick with online GDB, and we can take this discussion after the class or maybe a little later on, right? Or one-on-one. And you can share your screen so that you can use online code blocks. Is that all right? But you've got to spend time on programming. You cannot expect to do programming once a week or once a month or just before the assignment. It does not work. I'm sorry to say that, right? From what you've told me now, it's obvious that you haven't started work 2 weeks ago, like what other students have done, right? Am I right?
Sure. Correct.
Yeah, right. So it's like going to the gym. You got to go to the gym every day to pump up iron, right? To pump up your muscles.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I got some muscles, right? Not that I go to the gym, but I'm just saying. All right. You can't all of a sudden get up and decide you want to run the Comrades Marathon. You got to train for it. So that's what I'm trying to get with you guys over here. Training for the assignment, training for the exam. Okay. Programming is not like other subjects where you can simply read a chapter and start sorting it off. If you were doing history, I always use this example. You don't have to know what happened in World War I. You can start from World War II and read about it, right? Programming is not like that. You got to go through lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, and scaffold it away. Okay. I hope I answered your question. And I've also answered it in the previous student where they mentioned, where do they start? And I pointed out to them that you start from tutorial letter 101. Did you read tutorial letter 101?
Yes, I did.
Did you read the study guide?
The study guide, I was still on lesson 1.
Okay, good. You need to read the study guide, lesson 1, lesson 2, and you need to go on with that, right? That's your Bible. The study guide is your Bible. Think of it like that, all right?
Okay. So your YouTube videos.
Yes.
Do you have the one, like, let me say, maybe it's for step number 1, step number 2, for someone who's still starting?
Right.
Do you have those videos?
Right. Now, let me tell you about the YouTube videos, right? I'm just going to share my screen quickly to get to the YouTube videos, right? So if you go to the YouTube videos are recordings of my lectures. And I don't record everything, right? Sometimes they may be, that's my son's thingy, right? He uses my, all right? Let me show you, we spoke about the YouTube, right? Right, so you search for Prinavin Governor in YouTube. Govender, right? Prinavin Govender, that's my name. And you look for my playlists. Now, I deliberately don't have my lectures such, when I say, does it have a sign in here? Let me go to Chrome, because I already have that ready and waiting. Let's go to YouTube over here. YUBE. Right. So you go to my playlist and you look for C++ programming, right? There's C++ programming. I've got inp1501. So let me look at 1501. There's the meet and greet installation. This is what I did last week with the students, right? This is what I did with Eric a day before. This is where I talk about tips for programming problems. And I've got from last year as well. Now, I don't want to make myself redundant by that. You can just watch the YouTube videos and you don't need to come for my lessons, or you don't need to pay attention to the whatever's on the group as well, right? And this is not a face-to-face lecture. This is online. George, mute the other people that are chatting, right, George? So if you watch the YouTube videos, you got to check that the date, and I also have it dated, right? And just look at, I go according to the syllabus in terms of lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, and I also tell you in advance what I'm going to teach. So that's where you'll be able to pick up what and how I do. And I also have the WhatsApp group running for you, so that that's your one-on-one communication where we can have a social chat as such. All right. So those are the tools that I have in place to assist you. But you've got to spend time with programming. Every day you have to do programming. That's the whole purpose of me having a WhatsApp channel with you, and to share some socials on WhatsApp. By the way, the WhatsApp group, please, if I answer your question, delete your message, because some students are complaining there's too much of messages on the WhatsApp. Okay. I hope I have answered your question.
Okay, so